This is Karen Wall of Bike Homes, and welcome back to Dining Room Table Talks for Note Investors. As summer winds down and fall approaches us, that means fourth quarter is almost upon us. During the fourth quarter, banks, hedge funds, and the like are usually looking to move their distressed assets from their books. So, you might wonder how Bike Homes determines where to buy notes and which ones to buy. So, we thought we would share our model on how we choose which areas to focus on when evaluating assets for purchase. There are several factors we use when deciding which cities and states to focus on for purchasing assets. Here are some of the considerations we look for when purchasing assets. Colleges and universities. Is there a large university or college near the asset? For example, Big Ten or larger universities. Having a large university nearby is a plus. Professional sports teams. Does the location have a professional sports team nearby? A professional sports team is typically located in a stable, growing, or populated area. Population. What is the population of the city in which the asset is located? We prefer not to purchase an asset in a remotely rural area because it is difficult to get rid of the asset should we have to do that. Positive growth. We look for assets that are in areas that show positive growth. Appreciating market. Is the asset in an appreciating market? Bike Homes prefers to purchase assets in markets where homes are appreciating in value. This type of market is a promising sign that if we purchase an asset in one of these markets, we could potentially see an appreciation of the purchased asset. Home sales. We look for areas with a positive home sale value. In other words, has there been any homes nearby that have sold in the last recent months? If so, what are those values? Are those values such that we can profit from the purchase, and in the worst case scenario, need to foreclose, could we still make a profit? Days on market. What is the average days on market for home sales? If it takes a long time to sell a home, we take this into consideration in the event that we would have to foreclose on an asset and then turn around and list it for sale. Industry revitalization. We look for areas that were once bad but are now starting to come back, such as Michigan or Cleveland, where industries are starting to move back into those areas. Employment. Does the city have stable employment rates? We don't want to purchase an asset in a city where all of the industries or companies are closing and moving out. Crime. Well, we will not purchase a home in a high crime location, simply because if we have to foreclose on the asset, it might be difficult to sell. Foreclosure times. In determining where to purchase an asset, we evaluate the typical foreclosure times for the area. In addition, we determine whether it is in a judicial or non-judicial foreclosure state. Typically, non-judicial states are shorter foreclosure times. In addition to what we use to consider where to buy assets, there are some things that Bike Homes definitely does not consider when purchasing an asset. The "isn't it cute" method. Bike Homes does not use the "isn't that a cute little house" method. With this method, you tend to become emotionally involved and may not make a sound business decision when purchasing. Boarded up houses. Bike Homes is not in the rehab or fix and flip business, so we do not look for homes that are boarded up or have been involved in a fire or other catastrophe. Vacant. Bike Homes typically looks for homes that are maintained and houses that show pride of ownership. When we purchase an asset that is occupied and shows pride of ownership, it is more likely that we can get the borrower to start performing again, as opposed to a vacant house that will need to have a different exit strategy, such as a foreclosure. So, as we come into the fourth quarter, you can see we do our homework or initial due diligence before we ever begin to think about the actual process of our detailed due diligence and the bids that we place on an asset. A lot of thought and logic goes into our formula for choosing where to purchase assets. Currently, Bike Homes has assets in Ohio, Florida, Alabama, North and South Carolina, Delaware, and Pennsylvania. We are always looking for joint venture partners who are looking to put their self-directed IRAs or investment funds to work for them. Whether you are looking for a passive return on your money or a more active role in your investment, we have a wide array of investment opportunities available. By investing in promissory notes backed by real estate, you can help your investment become recession-proof. We can help you turn your investments into win-win solutions. If your investment dollars are not performing to your needs or expectations, I encourage you to reach out to us to learn how you can earn potentially double digits on your investments. If you would like more information about Bike Homes or how we can help you turn your investments into profitable solutions, I encourage you to reach out to us at stacy@bikehomes.com. That's STACEY@Bike Homes. Or pick up the phone and call us at 301-717-6834. Or you can reach us on our website at www.bikehomes.com. Or feel free to contact us on one of our many social media accounts, including Facebook or LinkedIn. That's all for now. Have a great evening.